Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. We gathered here today to watch the documentary. It's our first time watching. It's been done by Alexia Martin, and we are really looking forward. As always, it's going to be authentic. So we never saw anything except a little snippet from when you were playing drums once. I saw a little snippet because I had to give a judgment on something, but I saw like 5 seconds. Okay, so.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes, so stick with us, grab a beer, and cheers. Let's watch the documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. And cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, Lenny, hit it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Why is there no sound?
Maybe that's just style.
Let's see. I love that reminds me of a very famous movie.
Yeah. Can't put my finger on it.
Out in the studio for over a week recording over time with our blood, sweat and tears with plans of recording their brand new EP. Dude, I have to do more reading. I'm not fast
Oh,
enough.
that's actually hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's really hard to keep up. Ah,
Full version of the EP on Spotify. Let's go.
highly recommended by the editor. Thank you.
Intensive rock and roll week.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's so cool.
I love it.
She totally captured the vibe from
Yeah.
the intro. Yeah.
Totally. The
Okay.
Oh, fruit! What the fuck? The audio, man. We were playing loud.
I'm Ivo, I'm the drummer of the band M.O.T.H.E.R.
Oh, it looks good, man.
and I'm gonna talk a little bit about myself. I was about 16 years old and I was in middle school, and I saw in between classes there's this festival for the students association in my school, and there's one guy that was playing the drums, and I look at the guy and man, I want to do that. I want to really like play drums.
I love my small shorts.
Me and other friend, we decided, let's try to build something like I can play at home. We make me like a wood pedal to try to mimic a drum pedal, and I start seeing videos on the TV and try to imitate what the drummers were doing. First gig, we are all this at the time is like the big thing. It was Korn and Limp Bizkit, so we dressed like all Adidas, full Adidas from top to bottom.
I want to see a
We did
picture of
our
that.
first
I don't
gig.
have.
Man.
I was playing real drums only like three
is that
weeks.
you? That was you?
Like
Yeah,
4 or
but that's
5
already in
songs
the
Damn.
university.
in a school festival, and it was my first experience with drums. And after that, I play with another band in my original town in Portugal. So there, it was like a space of 5 years. I didn't touch anymore a drum. Someone tell me, we need a drummer. It
She
was
did clean
almost like
cuts,
the end
man.
of my time in
Yeah, it's cool.
university. So I play with this band 1 year and a half. We make only one live show, and it was really cool. But then everyone finished the studies on the university. Everyone work in different places. Since then, I never played drums like for real. I bought like a second-hand electronic drums to have at home, but it was kind of difficult to play at home. So I play from time to time, and then I decide to come to Switzerland, and I leave everything behind. I met a rollerblader here in Switzerland. He's also a drummer.
She's dropping the
I
full lore,
asked him
dude.
Yeah, man, it's like your
So
full
cool.
background
one time
story.
we meet together, and I can try if I still get it how to play a little bit the drums or not. And he invited me to play one time with him. He made like a video, and I didn't play at all good. And I sent to Yannick. one
Oh
day
wait,
after.
that's the story from Serial, right? Oh, okay. I thought it was still from Portugal.
No.
Okay.
She
It was
carried
a big time
yeah.
jump there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember when I saw that video.
Yeah.
I remember maybe like for the people that don't know, I met Ivo through Serial from M.O.T.H.E.R, the drummer from M.O.T.H.E.R,
Yeah.
and I was going out and to a gig. I didn't even want to go, but a friend brought me there, and then I met Serial, and Serial was like, "Yeah, I'm a drummer." And I was like, "Oh, I'm looking for a drummer, you know," and he was like, "Yeah, but I'm already in the band." But I know a guy, and he showed me a video, and that was that video that he just mentioned. So
This guy.
this is OG mother lore right there, man. Let's keep going.
Day after, he asked me, "Did you wanna join a band?" They are also start to know how to play and everything, so like that you can have time to learn again how to play drums. And I said yes, but I don't have nothing. I don't even have drumsticks at home, so I start playing with him, but it was bad. I didn't play at all. Like 3 years ago, I think I restart from zero to play drums. And right now I'm here recording the first EP outside home, 1 week, and I think in 3 years I make a lot of progress playing drums, and I hope to make more progress in the future.
Yeah, man. We've come a long way, right?
exactly.
Already. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
But the drums is so loud.
So loud.
I was in Biel.
Dude,
Like, on
you're really like you are wearing the Crocs. Dude, it's gonna be on you forever.
Dude, I was chilling there.
You are gonna be the Croc guy.
You're gonna be now. You have to play on Crocs when
Damn,
we play
no,
live.
Oh, but there's a lot of bands that play on Crocs, so yeah.
I mean, it's cozy, you know?
Okay, fair enough. You have to do one show though, where you're wearing Crocs.
Okay,
One show,
fair.
just not the Barbary, please.
On my way to a jam session, I was walking on the street, I had my bass on my back. Lenny came with his bag, crossed me, and he turned around, and then he was like, "Hey, is this a bass?" He was like, "Yeah, I need a bass player for my band." And I agreed that I will come and check it out. Then, like a couple months later, I went by and we did a jam session together. And then at the beginning it was I didn't feel it that much.
What?
We were bad.
What? You never told us that, motherfucker.
No, you know that.
Man, no. You said, just for the record, okay? You said you were already like, oh no, I have so much to do for university, and I'm already like in another band.
I
You
was
didn't tell
kinda
us that.
suspicious
You
that
didn't tell us that we sucked. What an asshole.
No, I was saying I didn't feel it that much. I had
Okay.
like this other jam group. And, yeah.
Okay. But I remember like we were jamming and we were playing like everything, you know. We were starting in blues, then it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
went on. We went to like psychedelic rock, then we
Yeah.
started funking all in one session.
Yeah.
And I think we played for like 40 minutes
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
some
yeah.
like without a stop. And I remember when you walked out, he was like, "No, we cannot do this. He's too good."
Yeah, it's too good.
I'm sorry, I love you guys.
I love you too, man. I love you too.
Damn,
Some
man.
secrets get uncovered. I wonder what I said, man. Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Then, like another couple weeks later, we gave it another try, and then I decided to join the band.
A couple weeks later, dude, I was like almost 1 year later.
9 months later.
It's
9
like
months.
40 weeks. you know?
Time is
We
relative, I
struggled
guess.
9 months without the bass player.
We had like one guy
It's a
coming
story,
in.
bro.
I
It's a
know. Yeah, but like a couple of weeks, dude.
It was just a shortcut.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, let's go on.
You don't have to fact check everything I say, okay?
Well, it's
Then-
just what I do,
But
you know.
in these couple of weeks, we get better.
Yeah, we
so-
got better. So,
So
it was like, you know,
just
we
a
met,
couple of
we
weeks.
met, and 3 weeks later we were
We are
so
right.
good, you
Yeah.
know.
No, this paints completely the wrong picture. Started at high school, like Ivo.
Oh,
We had this like music
Oh, you have to check out these
lessons.
pictures,
The
dude.
teacher
Okay,
just
okay,
showed
let's
us the
check them out
bedroom
one more
and said,
time.
"Yeah, just
You were already smoking the cig.
that was in another band, man. This was a rock star moment then at the open air.
Was it the opening where we played for a few thousand people? Was it that one?
No, that was in M.O.T.H.E.R. Oberland. It was Schlauer Bauer. open air.
Schlauer Bauer
Yeah.
open air. You know what Schlauer Bauer means? It means like smart peasant. What is the smart peasant open air?
That's cool. It was kind of like 300 people. Yeah, man.
I
That's
love the
cool.
shirt, the Guinness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I missed that
kinda
shirt.
cool.
I need to get a new one.
You had like long curly hair, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Yeah, with 18, I just cut them off once and then I never let them grow back.
Okay. You look adorable, by the way. Really, you do. You do. Okay.
Like Ivo, we had this like music lessons. The teacher just showed us the bandroom and said, "Yeah, just pick an instrument and start playing." I kind of like gravitated towards the bass. I didn't even knew that bass exists. Like I made music before. I played like acoustic guitar. I still have it, like acoustic guitar from my aunt. And I also had like 1 semester of saxophone. But it was like, yeah. Then when I saw this bass, I went and I was like, this kind of weird guitar with only 4 strings. And I tried it out and I
noob
couldn't
guitar.
stop. Like I just took it home and played at home without the amp. And I didn't stop since then, yeah. Alright boys, last track.
You never see me playing, you know, it's the first time I see myself playing. Like in a recording setting, you know. Made a mistake there.
New take.
New take.
Drums are so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the snare!
It's like ear rape, you know.
But that was the take,
I
the
think that's-
final.
I think
That
that's the
was
final take,
Final
yeah?
take, yeah. At least from the drum.
Look at me.
Singer and
Look.
frontman.
Look at my shirt. Ah, it's me. I'm the governor.
He's down the
Yeah,
car.
we have to do more takes. Come on. Do it now.
Do it now.
Let's punch in.
Of the band Mother. Well, I always define it by our very first gig that we had. That was on the 18th of March 2022. That's when we kicked it off in the skate park in Biel.
man.
Yeah,
The
this
guy was
idea
so
we started
good.
to scout
Yeah.
people for making music. That must have been end of 2019. My worst gig was probably our EP release of last year. It was not even about the playing, really, but it was more about the feeling. We played in a little bar that was way too small because we are
What was
really
that?
loud.
That was the
Oh,
Cyber
CBBB.
Blues bar, man. Yeah, the
was
CBB
so
was
loud.
so loud.
So loud.
You were so loud. Like the people were like, the stage was there, and there were like only people with like earplugs were standing close by, and everybody was like outside
Outside,
watching.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
it
it
was such a bad place for us.
It's like a
Yeah.
5 square meter place and we put a full rock
Jesus
drum in it.
Fucking Christ! And it was like all. Oh, sorry. like nude walls, you know.
Yeah.
It was
Stone
so bad,
walls, yeah.
so bad. And I remember the mixer was not working.
Yeah, we changed
Then we had to change the
to
mixer and everything.
And it was a stress because also even your guitar.
Yeah,
it
my
was like
my rig was
all
like,
the rig it doesn't
it
work.
didn't work. I had to change everything. It was Jesus. Well, let's see what I have to say.
Band. And also, like 2 weeks before, Michael, our old singer, had announced he wanted to leave the band for professional reasons. No bad sweat.
reasons.
But at the gig, I was like, you know, we were playing, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" You know, I had like this feeling, you know, nothing against him, but
Damn.
that was just like, yeah, like on an emotional level, that was there. I think the best show, one of the best shows at least, must have been at the Summerside Festival.
There's video of that.
Of course.
Biggest show.
You have a lot of videos of that.
And I think I played a perfect set. My
I really did.
godfather, his name is Gernot. Hi Gernot. He had a guitar on the wall
Hi,
in
Gernot.
his apartment. Remember, it was a black Stratocaster. I looked at that and I was like, that looks really good. And then I did nothing with that for years. And we moved to the
It looks good on the wall.
in the French part, and there was my teacher Martin Breitinger, which was like a big influence on me,
Dino.
more just to take up music. And he offered guitar courses, and they were really bad, you know, because I could not play guitar. Yes.
No, really,
Courses were bad.
No, like he's like probably one of the best teachers I ever had, you know, for
Yeah.
my development as a musician and all the rest. But like his guitar courses sucked, you know. You just gave like a sheet, and then you just picked like the people that could already play to play like on stage, and everybody else was just like left out on the side, you know. So it was like really not good, you know. But apart from that, he was a great teacher. He introduced me to Ray Charles, Johnny Cash, to a lot of blues, like for the music knowledge
Yeah.
and for the culture of music. He was really, really good. We played a lot of old music with him, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was also in the school band with him. That was really good.
Because that's why you take courses, and he just like really picked the ones, you know, that could already play guitar, to put them like in front at the concerts, and all the rest put in the back. But he was still like a really, really nice guy. It was just like for this reason it kind of sucked. But I received a lot of sheets with the chords and everything for the guitar, and had like an acoustic guitar with nylon strings.
But this is not the guitar, but this is the first guitar I bought. Actually, my first acoustic guitar that I bought. It was me in the military playing.
Okay.
I have a little background story for that. That was in COVID. I was in the first ever army section that had like, I was in the army when COVID hit, you know. We were not going home. And this is probably like week 3 or 4 of not going home, because like the commander of the company or the battalion or whatever, he asked me if I could play music and do a concert for the people, because he was like, everybody's getting fucking bored, you know. And then it was like church on Sunday. He had like a pastor, army pastor coming in, and I was always playing music. And so that was like me rehearsing for that army time. So these were actually like one of like probably the first gigs I ever did, you know, like in the military. And that's like a little snippet there. And I'm playing a song from White Line, When the Children Cry. It's an awesome song. You have to check it out.
And then I discovered AC/DC at some point, and I was just like jamming to AC/DC in my bedroom with an acoustic guitar
When
and
I was
nylon
like 12.
strings. It probably sounded like shit, but I felt like a king. And from there on, I took some guitar lessons because I wanted to learn how to play lead guitar. I was wondering like, how do they, you know, the chords, I kind of know I knew nothing, but I kind of know the chords, but now I want to know like how to know what to play, you know. It's going pretty well, you know, but sometimes it's still hard to get like out of the region to get gigs, you know, because I mean, I kind of get it, because if you go on Spotify right now or on YouTube, we don't have a lot of material, you know, because
Because
Some people, they film parts of the show and they just film like the worst part, or they just film like when we play a cover. We cannot post covers all the time because we played covers in the start. And now finally people get that we are not a cover band, which we never were in the first place. That's the part tough to get gigs. And then also on Spotify and all the platforms where you can listen to our music, the demo tapes is not representative of our sound right now. And it's too diverse. You know, it goes like from Beatles basically to like a really hard rock song like Crazy Mama, really, that just strips you off your pants, you know, and the other one is like, but songs are still good, you know. Not saying anything against the songs, but that's why we are in the studio here, to record a thing that's a bit more in one box, I would say.
Nure! Ooh, sexy man there.
oh, that was a rough cut. Man, we were there. It wasn't the first day, dude.
No, it was not the first day. I think it was probably like the last day.
We're expecting an EP.
Why you gay? Oh yeah, you know the story behind that?
No.
Behind the socks?
Guitar
Wait. Maybe let's do a little break just for the
yeah,
camera,
yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
gonna enter with the story.
All right,
okay?
all right.
And that that was we were recording Exile, and I was just singing, and I didn't get in the mood, and because I felt like I was singing differently. Nuda was also like, dude, that's not it, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I never sang this song without the guitar on, ever. And then I was just like playing and, just muting the strings, just playing.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, but we can hear so much of the
yeah. So you
then I
put
was like, I would put the sock in there, and then the sock was like here in the guitar, and then I took the fucking, I don't know, what's the name of that?
the collarbone of the sock.
Yeah. And that was my plaque. And it was just like funk in there with the guitar and the socks. That was really fun.
You had so much amps.
Yeah, but I only used two. Oh, wait, didn't know she filmed me. Oh, that slime.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Why didn't we keep that thing?
Yeah,
we threw
yeah.
it away. We should have kept it.
First, it felt good, and it gave you what you needed. With time, you start feeling a change. Till one day, you don't recognize yourself anymore. If that day comes, you better run.
For that song, I would have needed a compressor.
Reverb on the like this cross sticking.
Dude, Nude was working so hard, man. He was doing so long days, man.
Yeah, look, he's so locked in, man.
Yeah.
No, the discussion is like, how much do we want to give input to the sound engineers,
We have some specific ideas that we want to have.
Yeah.
I would say we can tell those.
Exactly.
And the rest we can give them some space.
We're gonna do like a open Google document or something for every song, specific inputs, either for the drums or for like put here, put this, that. So we already make up your mind a little bit, and then we take like a Saturday, we take the pot and we throw the ideas in,
Yeah, the thing here, like, it was that we didn't decide who's gonna mix it, right?
Yeah,
Then
exactly,
we had to have like
At this point,
communication.
yeah,
for both.
exactly.
Yeah. Because there was either we had Jeffro, which fine in the end mixed it, or Nure, but Nure then in the end couldn't, and so it was choice just fell on Jeffro, but we had to kind of like for this EP we didn't want to give them too much input on how it should sound. Because for the first EP, we said that we just want it raw, you know, and then it's kind of
it was
really way too much, you know. But and there we're just like, okay, this reminds us a little bit of this song, you know, and or like this sound. We want to kind of have like this sound spectrum, the sound color into it, you know.
Yeah.
And so we collected ideas on a sheet and just send the mixing sheet to the engineer and let them do the magic, you know.
It worked really well.
Worked pretty well, yeah. Yeah. We were not playing to the click ever.
I just put the
It's
click
just for counting
getting,
in,
like,
you know, for getting
the
consistency.
Cult,
That's the ear rape take.
Maybe we can lower the volume a bit in these takes. So. I don't mind the quality of the recording. It's okay.
But we were playing really loud, you know, like, and you can like really hear it here, you know. Yeah. You're not hearing shit because your amp was in the other room.
In the other room, it's just the drum.
Oh yeah, that was also funny. Like Nude had this like remember he had like this really like this big mic, you know, super sensible. You could fart like 3 floors down, you would hear it, you know. And so first we tried to put the bass amp in the same room as the drums, and then we just took the first take and it was like and then. The drum just crashed everything. You did not hear bass, you only heard drums. Oh man, it was insane. Like I remember, like when you listen to the raw takes, you have more bleed of the drums on the guitar than guitar on the drums. We were in the same room. That's insane, man. What the fuck am I doing, man? What?
This is day 4 for me, because the first day, Friday, it was day 0. It was mostly repair stuff, put my drums in place, tuning drums. For me, it's the first time I'm doing a recording in a studio, so I don't have any experience at all.
I've never been like recording for this long, so it feels I think we've all kind of lost total track of time.
Yeah.
Because we're here like now like 4 days. 5 days, and it feels like just do the same thing every day. I didn't think it would be that intense, you know.
Yeah.
Because you just like sit around half day and then record half a day.
Yeah, you do.
That's the bass player's life, you know.
I did.
Around half day and then
3
record
times the
half
work,
a day.
man.
The recording is really takes a lot of energy. We rehearse like twice a week, so we see each other like 10 hours a week. Yeah. So we already know each other really good. We know like what the other is sensitive about and what we can joke about and how the other works. So like socially it's really easy here. Noor is also a great guy.
Yeah, is it?
And he's one of these kind of engineers who like you can tell him what you want to do and he respects that and tries to make it happen because...
And he's patient.
He's patient.
Nude is so patient.
I had other engineers where it's just like you need to do it like this and otherwise it's not going to be nice. And Nude is just okay, you guys want to record together in a room, so just record together.
There was these sessions, you know, where that was so cool because Nude, he's like the guy who works in the studio for a long time, but sometimes we were trying to like fix like a little thing, you know, like somewhere we just put like you had like a kick mistake, you know, the whole song was good, but it was like where your foot slipped or something. And then Nuno was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" And I was like, "Well, just fucking copy paste it, you know." And he was like, "No," but I was like, we did that on the first EP, you know, it worked too, you know." And they was like, "Yeah, but how are we gonna punch in the drums?" And I was like, "Oh, you just copy everything, and we double everything, and then we just do another line." He was like, looked at me like, the fuck is that? I was like, I don't know. I taught that like to myself when we were recording the first tape, and it worked. You know, it worked. He never thought about that. You know. And then I learned some shit from him. You know. But it was like always the discussion. Like he was like, dude, no, we cannot do it this way. And I was like, all right, just fucking try it. You know.
Kannst schon Kork sniffen, gell?
Ja, voll.
Ja.
Ja. Das ist gut, das ist sehr gut.
Ja, ja, let's eat. Let's eat. Sure.
Oh la la, monsieur.
Service.
Yeah,
That was Luda's mom.
Yeah, exactly.
She brought cupcakes. We're living out of
Our
this little
amazing fridge. Most of it is beer.
From a classic P-bass of the era. And what's really interesting is why it looks like a punk bass, but behind this facade hides a highly...
What were we watching?
Like my videos, the bass nerd material.
The dildo. Oh.
Intermezzo.
I love that sound.
Bevor wir das schnell machen. Es ist wie geil. Du musst noch nicht so etwas verändern. Aber wir haben wie da schleicht sich eine zweite Layer langsam rein.
Ja, genau, der mit dem.
Genau.
Mit wo dann der Flanger auch da reinkommt.
Genau,
oder?
also noch nicht.
Noch nicht.
Und der Flanger kann vielleicht noch automatisieren, also langsam.
That's like pure me explaining something to somebody.
Musicians talking.
I never know when it comes, man. Yo. Dude, I almost broke my finger once.
We have to take.
Yeah, oh, there's just an S missing.
It was big like this.
Special guest.
All right,
Yeah,
hey, we
nice.
made it till the end.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's
that was
man,
pretty good.
pretty good.
I really
fun
liked
memories
it.
of that
Fun
time.
memories.
Yeah, man. Oh, there's more.
Oh, wow. I'm pretty good at sex, but like...
No!
I can't use it that often.
Dude!
That's it sells, doesn't it?
Oh man,
commentary.
dude, it's the only thing we have to put in. Thank you for that.
Oh no.
This is gonna stay in, man. You have not no. This is gonna stay in, man.
Talking shit, dude.
Oh, Jesus! Oh!
Would have seen that coming, you know?
Oh, what a great end! What a great way to end the movie, man.
Yeah, I mean, the movie was great.
The statement too. I think everyone is gonna remember more the statement than all the last scene.
No, that's too much.
No, please, we have to keep that. We have to keep that.
dude.
Oh, we're gonna do a public voting.
I vote yes.
I vote yes. We always do that shit democratically.
vote
So,
no.
okay, Ivo? Yeah, 2?
No.
Well, we're gonna keep it. Well, so anyway, thanks for sticking with us. We hope you enjoyed our reaction. Go watch the documentary. Go
Yes.
listen to our music. Come to our next show, and
Yes.
see you guys very, very soon.
See ya.